2018 and newer Chevy Traverse alternator replacement. I'm replacing this alternator on the 3.6. The alternator is located right there near the oil filter. That's the V6, by the way. Once again, it's located right there, the front of the engine, near the airbox. It's right here. All right. So let's start by removing the engine cover from the oil cap. Is it seat ready? Let's take it out. There it is. Let's unplug the ground cable from the battery. Put on the side. And put your oil cap back on so debris don't fall in the engine. There it is. So we're going to remove our engine, the drive belt, so you can get access to the alternator. Let's get it loose. It's an 8mm. Good. And unplug the mass effluent sensor. Just like that. I got the airbox out. All you gotta do is just pull it from up here, so you can remove it from those pins down here. Good. Alright. Now we'll be removing the drive belt. For that, you need the 1/2" ratchet, and you put it in a little hole here, and the tension, so you can remove it. You can remove the belt. I'll show you in a second. Let me mention, it's not necessary to have a special tool like this to take the belt off. You can use a 1/2" ratchet just like this, right, to remove it. But since I have the belt tool, I'm gonna be using it. So you're gonna turn it clockwise and take the belt off while doing it. Let's go. Clockwise. Let's take the belt off. There it is, the belt is off now. Make sure you remember the belt diagram before you take it off, or take a picture of it if anything. So I got the belt off. We'll be removing this outlet pulley here. It is here by 15mm. This pulley here. We need to remove that. It's 15mm. As you guys can see, I'm removing the hardware pulley using a 15mm wrench like this. It's a long bolt, so we'll be here for a while, by the way. It is not necessary to remove the idler pulley bolt out, because it's pretty much it's damn near impossible. So that bolt is a part of the alternator. Too. So we get it loose. The instruction doesn't specify to jack up the engine or anything like that. So I got it loose. It's out all the way. So now I'm switching back to the back of the alternator to remove the cable. The battery positive cable. This is 70mm. I got it loose already. And that connector here is unplugged because I was testing it out before I did to replace it. You just push the tab. There's the tab in the back of it. You just push down on it and push it down. Alright. I got the battery cable off. The connector's unplugged. So now we're gonna be removing those two 15mm here on top. Let's take them out. The alternator should be ready to come out. Okay. There it is. The alternator is out. You have the AC line right against it, so I'm going to have to wiggle it out pretty much. It's loose, completely loose from the engine. Now since the alternator is loose, the idler pulley bolt is out with the idler pulley. Alright, just keep it just like that, don't lose anything from it. I would recommend you to remove the stud here, the mounting stuff for the alternator. To remove it, you need E-Torx 8mm. They call it E8, I think. You need to remove them from the engine block, as you guys can see here. They're kind of loose right now, so I need to handle this. I would recommend you guys remove them. If not, you'll have to remove the AC compressor line, which is not necessary at all to do. It is much easier to remove the studs. Now that I have both studs out, that one's loose now, so I'm just taking it off. Put it on the side. The alternator should be able to come out a lot easier. See, it's completely loose. As you guys can see, I have both alternators on the bench, so we can compare them. Right? That's the new one. This is the old one. We're about to put in the car right now. So the alternator is pretty much in. I'm just putting it to the engine now. I always recommend that you put the idler pulley bolt first to hold the alternator in place, and after you put the stud in, because it will be a lot harder to line up the studs. It's very hard to line up the studs while holding the alternator, which is a 15-pound alternator, by the way. So I would recommend that you put the idler pulley bolt first. It's in, holding the alternator in place, and I'm about to put the nuts in for the alternator. And alright guys, alternator is in. Now it's time to put the drive belt in. It wasn't out all the way, so I have to put it around the AC compressor and behind the idler pulley, and leave the tension off the belt and put it in. Alright, I'll put the picture of the diagram and pay attention to that. So the belt is on the alternator now. I don't know if you guys can take a good look at it. It goes on the AC compressor, the idler pulley, the alternator, the water pump on the other side, and the crank at the bottom. So it's pretty much in now. So we're about to put we're going to plug our connector in the back of the alternator. Like orange thing down there, that's the connector for it. The connector is plugged in. Now let's put the alternator, the battery positive cable in the back of the alternator. Now we put the cable in, and that plastic looking thing here has a nut inside of it. It's a 70 mil. Let's tighten it. Now that I have everything in, let's put our airbox in. Make sure those holes here line up with the stud of the body of the car. Those three things, they look like nuts, not nuts, bolt. They need to line up with it, and let's put them in. There it is. We have the hose lined up here in the airbox. Our airbox is in. Let's tighten the bolt in. Good. Plug our mass airflow sensor. Now we're gonna put our battery positive cable in. There you go. Good. And the vehicle is ready to be started. So let's go. One of the symptoms was when the vehicle came in is check charging system, battery low. I didn't record that part and the diagnostic part. So let's start it. Battery's dead. The customer drove the car with there it is. It's on right now. Yep. That's what you want to see. 12.8, 13 volt. It should go a lot higher than that since the battery is kind of dead. That's what you want to see. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Alright, I'll post the link in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.